One quiet afternoon, the cabin owner noticed an envelope pinned to the porch. Inside was a flyer from the HOA announcing a realtor's tour as if the cabin were for sale. The words didn't make sense. This was not their plan. Reading it again and again, the owner's heart sank. How could anyone decide to sell what wasn't theirs? The disbelief turned into worry. What if strangers actually showed up at the gate tomorrow? The cabin wasn't just a structure. It carried years of memories, family stories, celebrations, and quiet mornings by the fireplace. The thought of losing it to an unwanted decision cut deep. Later that day, a car slowed outside the gate. The driver leaned forward, scanning the property like it was already on the market. The owner realized the HOA had gone too far. It wasn't a mistake. It was interference. Sitting alone that night, the owner wrestled with emotions. Fear, frustration, and a quiet strength grew inside. This wasn't about rules. It was about respect, about standing firm for what truly mattered. The owner decided to act. No loud arguments, no shouting matches, just a simple, clear step that no one could ignore. Protect the cabin, protect the memories, and protect the right to decide. The next morning, the owner walked down to the entrance, placed a heavy chain across the gate, and locked it shut. The click of the lock echoed like a vow. This place is mine to guard. On a sturdy piece of wood, the owner painted strong words, "This cabin is not for sale." The sign was nailed firmly beside the gate, its message impossible to miss. Word spread quickly. Some neighbors admired the courage to resist the HOA's overreach, while others whispered in shock. The sign became more than a notice. It became a symbol of independence. As evening fell, the owner sat on the porch, watching the quiet forest around the cabin. The fight wasn't about property alone. It was about dignity. And in that moment, the cabin stood not just as a home, but as proof that some things are worth protecting,